What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for your love and support. We're going to go ahead and get into Soul Food Sunday. Only take the part of the message that resonates, leave the rest. You can book your own personal message over at the website, divinelyme.com. Soul Food Sunday is going to be a little shorter than normal. Okay. I got to get my baby together for school. So we're going to make it do what it do with the time that we have. Now, I am picking up with you guys. Relationships and looking at your relationships are going to be important. So I came across that post with Sierra, and I feel like it's also tied into the Soul Food Sunday message. I feel like it's tied into this message because Spirit is wanting you to look at the lifestyle that you have, the lifestyle that we at times create just by being associated to certain individuals, even if this is family members. The impact that people have on our behavior, as well as our impact on other people's behavior, may be something that you're looking at this week. You could be looking at how you show up in your relationships around certain individuals. Certain individuals may trigger insecurities within oneself. They could trigger that bad boy or that bad girl mentality or even behavior. It can trigger you in ways where you may seek more so outside of oneself a sense of security. And then you may find yourself looking at how you operate in other relationships, how you show up with other people, how they bring out your high vibrational self, how they help you to connect to your higher self, helping you to heal those insecurities and those triggers. So I do feel like that's going to be important for you guys this week. Okay. Power. Okay. Recognizing the power that you have, especially when it comes to leadership abilities and where your relationships are leading you. Okay. Just think about it. Think about if you are more so a social drinker. Okay. You normally don't drink when you are by yourself, but when you are around certain people, the desire to have a beverage could increase. That could even be when it comes to smoking cigarettes, weed, hookah. Okay. When it comes to spending, you know, it could be hanging around a certain group of individuals requires you to spend more money than you normally would. Now here you are living above your means, trying to keep up with the Joneses. And yes, you may want to acquire certain things in life and you may want certain lifestyles. You may enjoy doing certain things, but you also have to understand the position that it puts you in, even when it comes to spending. Okay. Surely goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and it will. It will. Okay. The month of May could be significant. June could be significant. Okay. Psalms 23 and 6. Everything that was written in the past was written to teach us. Romans 15 and 4. Some of you guys are, again, in this nostalgic energy, Six of Cups energy. You're looking at the past, and the things that happened in the past were meant to teach you something within oneself. Some of you guys could be a Capricorn or dealing with one. An Aries could also be significant. But I do feel as if for some of you guys, somebody is seeing the number 15, okay? The devil card. You are seeing how an individual may tempt you, how you may operate more so out of that energy of lust or desire. Okay. Certain people bring certain qualities out of you. Certain individuals have the potential to bring a husband or a wife out of an individual, a healthy husband, a healthy wife, a healthy bond and relationship out of an individual, whereas another person may bring out relationship qualities, but may not be on the level of true commitment. That's just like for some of you guys, you may encounter a situation where someone could have showed up as a player in one relationship, even if they were committed. They could have been married and could have been cheating. But when they show up with you, they are not that person. They don't exhibit those behaviors. Certain things are not triggered within them. And it has a lot to do with the lifestyle, the individual that they are with. You know, you hear sometimes people be like, oh, well, he or she is just going to do the same thing to you that they did to me. But he or she may not show up the same way for you that they did for the other person. For some of you guys, I feel like somebody is getting the best of who an individual truly is, moving towards um, the future. And I feel like somebody is going through that transformation right now. And this has a lot to do with the individual. This is about looking into oneself, okay, going in hermit mode. It's saying, you know what, when I'm around this person, it triggers my insecurities. I find myself smoking more. I'm going out. I'm spending more money. You know, yeah, the relationship be fun. You have fun doing those things, but then you also realize that it takes you off of your path. And then sometimes we try to take, I don't even know who that boy is that Sierra got the kid with. I can't think of his name, but her husband, Russell. You can't take that type of man who her baby daddy is and try to make a Russell Wilson, because they're two totally different individuals. The relationship that she had with both people would be different, as with you. As with you. So that may be important. Some of you guys are learning important lessons when it comes to past relationships. See, everything was written in the past. Everything that was written in the past was written to teach you about yourself, to teach you how to connect in other relationships, to teach you what it is that you truly want. You know, sometimes we want to take that bad boy or that bad girl and we're hoping to mold them into the Russell Wilson. But if you notice in those relationships, you have a hard time trying to change someone. The only thing that you can change is going to be you. And sometimes we hold on to the hopes that whoever her baby daddy is will change into the Russell Wilson. But it's hard for individual behaviors to change, especially if they have been doing them for a long time. See, her baby daddy is who he was. That's who he is as a person, the behaviors that he was displaying within that relationship, just as Russell Wilson is who he is as a man. Now, and again, we don't really know what's going on behind closed doors, but I feel like that is an example for all of us when it comes to our relationships and how we show up, the people that we are around, because everyone's shadow self has shown up in certain relationships. And then you get around somebody else and people are like, oh, you fake. Because when you was with us, you was drinking, you was smoking, you was hanging out, you know, you was quick to live this lifestyle with us. But then when you get with this person, you're completely different. But see, this person that you may find yourself with may bring out healthier qualities within you. And everything that you experienced from those past relationships was meant to teach you what you want and how you want to operate and how you want to show up in this life. Okay. Set your mind on things above, not on things on the earth. Colossians 3:2. February, March is also going to be significant. So a lot of you guys during this time, angel number 23, 32, 23 may be significant. A lot of you during this time, you're setting your mind on things above. You're not really focusing on earthly things right now. Okay. Some of y'all are thinking about legacy. Some of you guys are thinking out of your higher self, crown chakra. Okay. Third eye chakra, definitely open. Learning from past mistakes, past decisions. Okay. This is beautiful, babes. Beautiful. So let's go ahead. And get into the message. One of your cards fell on the floor. Did you have a falling out with somebody? And some of y'all, you may fall out with somebody. Hold on, child. I got to get your card up. Some of y'all going to end up falling out with somebody because of this new you, this new change. Okay, be careful. Somebody trying to manipulate a situation or trying to manipulate you. But I do feel like you have the ability to manifest what it is that you truly want. the life that you truly want. And for some of you guys, you are no longer living in a place of illusion. You're seeing things for what they truly are. It's about how situations impact you, how things make you feel. Emperor energy, divine masculine. Okay. There's success, baby. This is mastery. I feel like God is protecting you and keeping you away from people who are proud, people who want short-term success. Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. And there's the Empress, divine masculine and divine feminine on the board. Can I get one more? New beginning, new opportunity, Ten of Swords. So something has come to an end, some type of indecision that you were experiencing. Bottom of the deck, Lovers. This is about a divine union. This is about love and relationships, your partnerships. Okay. Past relationships were meant to teach you a lot about yourself. I do feel as if for some of you guys, this is also about that mutual attraction. Who really cares for you? Okay, now let's see. You have one, two, three. Three major arcanas, bottom of the deck, Lover's energy. Some of you guys may be indecisive. You could be operating out of your Gemini energy. You have angelic protection around you. Some of you guys could be wearing like some cherry blossom. Something is about to blossom in your love life, some type of partnership. I also see somebody extending an olive branch. Somebody could also wear like Japanese blossom. You or this individual, somebody has a tattoo on their chest or their shoulder blade. Okay, but you see this angel? You have an angel around your relationships. Look at this. A sense of independence. Somebody wants an independent partner. Okay, so you are in this energy of making, I was about to say make happen, but you're making things happen. You're manifesting the lifestyle that you want, and you're identifying the things that you do want and the things you don't want in a partner. You're needing to set your mind on things above. As above, so below. Something is about to manifest in the physical for you guys. For some of you guys, you're going to have to accept who your divine counterpart is. And somebody could be having a hard time of accepting that. Somebody is having a hard time of accepting who's the boss. Some of you guys could have watched that show back in the day. And on that show, I believe he was a nanny. And old girl was a working woman. But this is what you have to accept. Somebody is mature love with loyalty. For some of you guys, you are maturing, you're growing. What you desire an emperor or an empress. And for some of y'all, that's exactly what you've manifested: a successful relationship, a successful partnership, somebody who is independent, somebody who can stand on their own. Somebody, there's a strong attraction and emotional connection between you and this person. Okay. Somebody's going to reach out to you. Somebody's going to send you a message. There is an emotional bond between you and this individual. But I feel like somebody is trying to control the dynamic of the relationship, or somebody is trying to control the pace of things. But I don't feel like you're going to be able to control how this manifests in the physical, because something spiritually is manifesting in the physical, and some type of past manipulation was meant to teach you to focus on spirit, on what's above, and not on the physical things. Somebody was being very shallow. Somebody put all of their faith and trust in material possessions, and somebody wasn't focused on their spiritual self. Somebody wasn't taking care of their spiritual self. It was all about what an individual could see, what was right in front of an individual. And somebody had to go through some life lessons when it comes to that. There was choices when it comes to love relationships, and somebody could have chosen things that were physical. Somebody could have chosen assets, money, um, superficial things versus them choosing their spiritual self, their higher self. Okay. But somebody is having to accept the emperor energy. You the boss. Straight like that. Okay. Now, I do feel as if for some of you guys, success is what's about to manifest. A successful relationship, a successful partnership. You're about to see success in your life. This is going to be a time of happiness and encouragement. Okay. Somebody could have a white vehicle. I feel as okay, somebody could also be a star. You could even be um, in alignment, and this could even have to do with certain transits in your chart. For some of you guys, you're in alignment. This is a time of expansion. Mhm. This is well deserved success. You are finally getting that. Um, I heard a notification. You're going to get a notification, but you're finally getting noticed, getting that recognition that you've been wanting. And for some of y'all, again, this is a divine counterpart. You got the emperor and the empress. This is husband, wife material. These are bosses. These are individuals who own their own things. These are individuals who are business partners and lovers. Mhm. You are in a season of success, baby, especially if you have been setting your mind on the things above and not on the things on this earth. And when we look at the things on this earth, just look around you. Yes, it's nice to have those material possessions, but sometimes we can put those things before our relationship with Source. Mhm. It goes back to that situation where we were talking about, for some of you guys, you want a certain lifestyle. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to go places and, enjoy nice things. But when it puts you in a position to where you are struggling financially, you robbing Peter to pay Paul. It puts you in this position to where you are in debt. You are in bondage to a lifestyle that, yes, it may be nice and it will provide you with an experience, but ultimately you still have to pay the price of that lifestyle. And it comes with struggling, irresponsibility with money, spending habits. And then you can get in a relationship and connect with other people who they like the same lifestyle that you like. But what do? 1818 confirmation, baby. It's the same lifestyle that they love, but they are wiser with their resources. They say, hey, we all want to go this place and we all just paid our bills. Why don't we schedule it for this far out? Why don't we all put our money to the side and save up? Somebody may also have a connection. See, when things are in alignment, God will put you into a position to where when you want to do those things, He'll make room and make way for it. There's not a struggle. You ain't got to rob Peter to pay Paul. Because when you set your minds above, He's going to make sure that you are taken care of on the earthly realm, baby. One thing is for certain, and two things is for sure. I said this to somebody yesterday. I have never been forsaken by God, and I have never seen the ones who, when God take care of you, I've never seen Him forsake you. Never. Have we experienced hard times? Yes. Hello. It ain't meant to be easy. Struggles happen, but bills have always been paid. We have always been fed. Roof has always been over our head. And baby, even if that means that at times you experience homelessness, but you had to go and live with somebody else, a roof was still over your head. See, we have to look at those times. Even when you don't have food in the refrigerator, but then they send you a text message and say, oh, I just had some leftovers, or oh, you want to come by, you want a plate. He always makes a way out of your situation. And sometimes he puts us or allows us to fall into certain situations so that we can see his power when he delivers us from that situation. So therefore, you cannot depend upon oneself and say, oh, it was me who got me out of that. Nah, baby, that was God. That was a higher source. Sometimes we put ourselves in situations and God has to help us come up out of those situations, but trust and believe. What was written in the past was meant to teach you. When you find yourself in debt and a bill or something get cut off because you wanted to go and be this empress and hang out with your friends and spend all of this money that you really didn't have, but you had a little extra money, and then things are tight, and all of a sudden you have other things that now you got to take care of, but you ain't got money to take care of. See, that is meant to teach you in that moment that yes, you may want certain things, but you don't have to always have it right then and there. 21. Sometimes God is saying, wait. He didn't say you couldn't have it. He said, wait for it. But because we want things right now, we want to put it in a microwave and go on and put it on 30 seconds, and we want it to be ready right now. We want a relationship, that person to be ready right now. We want the money, the lifestyle right now. That sometimes we put ourselves in an uncomfortable position because of right now. Sometimes those lifestyles that we want may be meant for us, but it may be meant by going in a different direction. Matthew chapter 7. Somebody need to read it. You be worried about how God is going to provide for you. Let me tell you, baby, God is a way maker. But sometimes you got to get out of your way, and sometimes you got to quit putting yourself in positions to where it seems impossible for you to get out of. Okay? Now, there are some things that you don't see that's outside of your control. And I do feel like right now, this is going to be a time where you are having to get clarity. You may find yourself being extremely indecisive. I do feel like this is a time for you to release any type of hurt that you have been carrying and feeling. Like, look, at this is a painful situation. Some of y'all have been dealing with a painful situation. Trying to care for other people. Trying to care about how other people feel, how other people are going to look at your situation if you decide to do something different. You can't care about what other people think, especially for those of you who are, you have your own business and you're trying to make things happen. You're trying to manifest some success in your life. You can't be caring about what other people think, especially if you want to be this emperor or this empress. You're carrying a lot of uncertainty. Now, you do have some blessings coming in, honey, mutual trust, affection. If you are a masculine energy, baby, you have a divine feminine that's coming in. This is somebody who is very beautiful. This is somebody who loves art. This is somebody who they embody that femininity. This is somebody that is a true lover. This is somebody who's definitely independent. They are the Nine of Pentacles by themselves. Okay. Very loving type person. Okay. This person could have water placements in their chart. They could have it sun, moon, or rising. This person could also have it in their Venus. Okay. But you would have to know this person's chart to know all of that. And some of y'all already do. Now, you do have a new beginning. This is going to be communicated to you spiritually. For some of you guys, it may be communicated to you by the weather. Some of you guys, you may start to see cloud formations. But I feel like spirit is going to communicate with you through nature, animals, things like that. You got a new beginning. Congratulations. Y'all have manifested this new beginning, and it may have taken a lot for you to get to where you are today. Y'all got a relationship that's coming your way, straight up. For some of you guys, this next relationship you find yourself in, it's going to be successful and it's going to lead to a business. Building together, whether this is a home, a partnership, but I do see long term commitment. For some of you guys, this is marriage. Look at this, a union of two independent people. And I'm gonna be honest, for some of y'all, you or this person could have a dog. You see this? He has a dog, she has a dog. Okay, a bird. Mhm. Somebody may talk to animals. Okay. But yeah, this is a love relationship. And look at this. Look at all that love. For some of you guys, you have an angelic energy around you that is protecting your relationships. Okay. For those of you guys that are not in relationships right now, know that you do have a husband, a spouse, or a wife that's headed your way. And look at this, baby. It's successful. 555, you're going to see that 2 times. If you see that number 2 times back to back, okay, that's going to be your confirmation of this message. Thank y'all so much for your love and support, darling. Make sure you have a wonderful week. I love you guys. Bye.